Aha! Okay, here's the audio, now it's working. Hello nice people, welcome to the stream. And give me a second, I feel like I should place an explosion here. Okay, now they work. I don't know if they work in the intro scene, so here it is. And hello Kokudeyo, welcome. I got your explosion here, don't worry. So first of all, the screen is fine like this. Okay, so it's another week and we are back on developing on RPG Maker. So there is a thing. This is the part where I did most of the things. There is technically a lot of stuff to do which I can add in this part, but I want to give priority to completing the demo, having a playable demo. So I will try to refine what we did before and make it work. So at least we do it on stream, and we did in stream from scratch a bunch of those things. So we just see how to maintain some of the code. For starters, I think I want to start with the Rhea pathfinding. First though, let me set up a bunch of things. Okay, so we want to have music. So we have kind of a problem with the pathfinding because, well, for working it works in changing room. Here it is Rhea, also she has a gravitational pull on the middle, so she won't be always following us. And for working it works. There may be some duplicates, but mainly there is a big issue. Like, I leave, I enter. Wait, I should make the example here maybe. So we will have only one Rhea. Okay, you see. Here is Rhea, we leave, we enter, and she's not here anymore. So I want the thing to be as immersive as possible because Rhea is a character that breaks the fourth wall. And kinda having the game not fully working kinda ruins the immersion. So it's a thing to fix, definitely. First, we should we already have a way to store if she is in the map or not. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see, where do we have it? Rhea itinerary. I should do it through code maybe, but oh, we kinda work as in a hybrid here. So let's see. At least we have some notes. Okay, if Rhea is too far away, and if it's not too far away, checks for a gravitational point. Also, the gravitational point is not really working as intended. It created very immersion breaking situations. So we're gonna rework those as well, or remove them completely even. Okay, gravitational point. And if not, I don't know. It's the else in the else. I suppose she doesn't move. This is for Rhea blocking the way. That's nice, we programmed it in advance. Here it is, if not in the same map, that's what we want. So this is the timer for waiting for Rhea. This should be different depending on where you are. And every 4 frames, or yeah, with time, the timer decreases. And when it's 0, Rhea arrives. So, we have an issue here. First, how is the condition that Rhea is not in the same map? Here, this map ID equal game variable value. the game variable 206, what does it do? Rea map ID, which means the variable stores where Rea is. And we already have an issue, because when Rea is not on the map, she will spawn after a while. But if Rea is in the map, I don't see anything that that says, oh, if you enter, Rea is here. So how do we do it? We should do a check and see if Rea is... yeah, right here. It's right this one. We should do a double check actually, because this one checks almost every frame, kinda, if Rea is on the same map. But it toggles this infinitely, which is still working, but we need to know when it turns it on for the first time, which means, oh, only now Rea is in the same map. So we should do a check here. Switch 2 to 3. Rea in this map. If Rea is not in this map, then she will spawn, or she will appear where she was before. Where was she before? We don't know. We don't know, but we need to know. Or we should have a default point, but maybe it would be better to just save it somewhere. I'm wondering if it will produce some bugs though, huh? Yeah, the bugs I was wondering about is when we save the position on a spot where she blocks the way, there is no way for her to get away. But luckily we already save her position only when she's not in the way. Let's see where though. I don't remember where I save it. I would say here. Okay, here it is. Variable 204, 205. So it's simple. We just spawn Rea, or make Rea appear in this parameter. Rea X, Rea Y. She needs to appear though before the screen fades in, so I think we can solve it with just fading in, fading out. Let's see this now. Should be working right ahead. Let's see. Rea here. Rea not here. Okay, what's the problem now? Yeah, because... because actually there is a issue. Because Rea shouldn't return back in the room if we leave and we return. There should be a bug. Or Rea has a life on her own, which at this point I would think it's something to consider. Or there's another issue. Let's see, the switch is... I don't know. 223. Rea in this map. Which is true, Rea is in this map. Undisputable. Here with two Reas, it's another issue, but here, off. If we return back, it's off. Okay, that's the issue. When we return in the map where Rea is, it should return true. So we need also to check the variable 206. You know what would be convenient? A plugin that allows you to have only a specific switches or range of switches in the debug at certain times. Will make things easier. Okay, let's see. Hello Rea. And the variable for the map is 72. And let's see. 72, that's right. The dining room is 73. Let's go by using those parameters. Now Rhea ID is always still 72. No, Rhea ID is 76. Huh? Why 76? What is 76 even? The exterior, huh? Why? Why? Why does it default to 76? I never left. Is it the default maybe? Wait, let's see. Luckily there is the research. Home event. Is it the default maybe? Oh, I didn't know you can keep this on the side. Because this one activates every time. That's right. Here. Oh, still wrong though. Oh well, we will see. Let's see now if something works a little better though. So we have Rhea. We have Rhea on map 72. Now we have Rhea on map 72 as well. We return back. And we have still Rhea here. Okay, that's awesome actually. That's awesome. She kinda does the same movement though, but I think it's something given the gravitational movement. And now she teleported out on the other side. Huh. That's weird, but I think it makes it a little more unpredictable at least. Okay, see you later, Coco. Oh, I'm not sure about this thing because... Okay, it's unpredictable, but... I'm not sure how much it will work though. Like, her doing the same movement like this is weird. Maybe we should update the values even in that situation. If we leave... Oh, she died. Huh. Okay, nice to know. What's the issue here? Map ID 76, that's right. And... switch... area in this map, true, so that means she got teleported away. Where, I don't know. 9 and 12, yeah, those are pretty messed up values. She should be... Rhea, what are you doing here? Okay, what happened to Rhea? What happened to Rhea? Probably her variables got updated when they shouldn't. But where? At least we fixed the glaring issue, but we still need to fix other things. Okay, we only set it up in Rhea itinerary, so I suppose the problem is only here. We define it here, and only if Rhea is in this map. We don't define it anywhere else, right? We update Rhea position after the gravitational point. And when she reaches it, we can update the value another time. Why not? Okay. I don't see it changing in any way. Maybe the value changes when we change map, because I don't know, I program badly, whatever. Let's see. Let's see default values. They start at 0, 0. Reasonable. Now I enter here. Still 0, 0, but this time we have the... And she will come from the door. Okay. The wrong door also. We might want to change that. 12 and 7. The variables are still there. 9 and 7. So if we return back, she's still here. Also, she updates the variables. So yeah, this time she doesn't move at random. That's lovely. Now, let's try it. Because if she comes here... Maybe I get it. I get it. When she enters, maybe if we are too fast, she will not update. See, she does not update the coordinates. Those are still 8 and 7 from the previous map. So if you go to the previous map, here, they still stay the same. Let me try better, because felt like she didn't even update the values. Let's see. 7 and 9. 7 and 9. And they don't update until she starts moving. So that's the issue. Only now that she will move towards, right? Not even now. Huh. Here, only now they update. So we need to instantly change them when she enters the map, without blocking the map. Huh. Way to change them instant. I have an idea. Here. No, wait. Where Rhea arrives. She enters. We activate Rhea is in the map. We update where Rhea is. She moves one step forward, but we don't have time to. Actually, we have time, you know, because if she moves one step forward, that means by RPG Maker logic, she's immediately in the next tile. So we can just store the coordinates and place a wait to avoid having issues of any kind. Okay. Let's try. So let's spawn Rhea here. And we are here. So Rhea would be in the previous map with coordinates 12 and 6, but now she spawns immediately with coordinates 25 and 13. So we can just go away, return, and she will... Huh, okay, never mind. It doesn't count the next tile right away. Oh, no problem, we can do it our way. The hard way. Hello, Fortuna Street. Waifu time. Well, you know, I just downloaded a bunch of pictures from Daiwa Scarlet. The same horse girl you saw last time. So I'm kinda full right now. Okay, I can't. Those are not in the list. Those are not in the list because I don't think they're very reasonable for the stream. But here are quick glimpse. That's what I mean. We are coding something to make Rhea follow us through the map. For now, oh, even last time it was working, but we need to fix a bunch of problems. Oh, you got the star. Now the issue we are having is we need to store Rhea position. You didn't get a star, never mind. Input lag is unfortunate, I know. So now we need to update the value in the tile next to Rhea when she comes in the map. How do we elaborate the tile she is, or the tile in front of the one she is? We can make complicated elaborations. We could use a plugin, part of a plugin I already made, but I think it's still easier if I do it like this. It's the boring way, but I feel like adapting a plugin for this, which is already ready, will take more time anyway. Entrance direction here. So it's simple. First we take the coordinates of Rhea when she enters the map, but we don't want her to spawn in front of the door. We want her to spawn one tile after the door. Do you have a waifu promotion today? No, but I ordered another plush. Another waifu plush. I don't think it can really be considered a waifu technically, but the world is full of people with different sort of scenarios. I will show when it arrives, don't worry. I also wanted to have a Daiwa Scarlet plush, but Weirdly enough, there is not really a good quality one around, so I will wait a while. Now that Mamuzume came out in English, or out of Japan, it's inevitable that they get more fame. Maybe a Fumo promo? It's definitely one. When it arrives, I will show it on stream. But in its time. Again, I don't take all the Fumos, just the one of the characters I love. And the problem is, it's not like I like a lot of mainstream games that much. So I only love waifus from niche genres, both anime and games. Okay, anime, I don't watch mainstream, but hopefully there is some not so much niche waifu there, which I can get a plush of. And games, it's another story. Another story. I might get a Ralsei plush, but it's like a fluffy boy, not a waifu, so I don't know. That's sort of promo, like to Fumo redeem one free. Yeah, sure, we can do that. But they should be on the same stream, so doesn't count in multiple streams. Also because I don't remember well, so people will be disappointed. Yeah, people is not disappointed, right? Okay, that's how it works. If she enters facing down, she will spawn later. One tile extra down. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. We add one. On the contrary, if she spawns facing up, we reduce it by one. Same with X. If she enters from facing left, we reduce X by one. Okay, and on the contrary, we increase it. Okay, that's actually simple. Okay. Oh, here we have it. We just have an issue. Give me a second, I'm trying something. Because it's steaming hot. Let's just have another way to show my plush. Don't worry, it's still a live camera, but let's experiment a little with this. Okay, give me a sec. Jump scare desktop full of stuff alert. Hello, Rhea. Where is it? Here, mobile screen. Please work. Is it working? Come on, I want to show the screen of my cell phone. Here it is, okay. That's my trick. Oh, come on, we don't need a flash, right? It is. Okay, here we have, hello. I'm not showing, well, I'm showing my face. Hello. Hello. Okay. I'm doing this because I'm not set up for the webcam. Hello. And we can have a full 3D perspective. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this, isn't this adorable? Here, also, again, she's Lysitia from Fire Emblem. Isn't she adorable? She's what we could call, or what I called last time, a proud tsundere. Something like that. Aww, look at this. Okay. I think it's over. We also got a cinematic view, so that's pretty epic, I know. Lovely Lysitia, okay. I should really get more Fumos because I love showcasing them. Though again, I need ideas for new Fumos. And I'm not a Tohu fan, so I don't know what Fumos buy. Which Fumos to buy. I'm already out of water. It was a full battle. Oh well. So, what were you doing? I forgot. Oh, welcome back, Coco. We were just showcasing a plush. Okay, yeah, now Rhea should, when we enter the room, spawn in the tile in front of it. Let's see. So, she comes here. And we enter and she spawns. Okay, she starts moving, but if she spawns here, it will be different. If we enter down... Okay, she spawns exactly there, because it's one step forward from the door. Easy. Simple. Simple. Simple easy. Let's do a quick other test, why not? Okay, simple. Simple. For working, it works. I might want to change the gravitational points because they are kinda weird, awkward. Let me do a test. Tofu fumos are like 50% of the market. You mean like there's not a lot of them at this point? I suppose. Okay, let's see. Okay, you see here. Era goes near me. Ah, not... And she goes back. Area goes near me. And she goes back. Yeah. How do I solve this, I wonder? Because there is a gravitational point here, which says, oh, if you're at least 7 steps closer, go here. But on the other side, if we are at least 9 steps away or something, she comes to us. So it's an infinite loop. How do we solve this? We should decide to give priority to one of those, I suppose. Because if we are here, where do we want her? I suppose we want her here, near us. But then stop. Don't return away. How do we give it priority though? We could just make it, if she's not far away, she will not trigger it. We can just put the returning to the center in a else condition instead of a new one. Let's see. So, also Stardew Valley music. We should check the farming minigame, but I'm pretty sure it's working. Give her fairy wings to fly over the pit. I suppose you love fairies. Well, we already know. No, she does not have fairy powers. To be honest, in game she doesn't have any power. She has powers outside of the game. But no fairy wings, I'm afraid. Though, sooner or later I might. Not to her though. You know what? A skin! I could give her a skin for the pre-orders or something. That's a way to make Fortuna Street pre-order the game, huh? I found a life hack. Just put fairy wings as a skin in every pre-order. So what we want is that it triggers only if we are far away. No, that's not even it. We need to open prepare a strategy. Let's see. We need a file to edit. We can have this one. Hello Rhea, how it's going? We need to take some notes here. Oh, hello Zephyr, how it's going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's a lot of hugs, thanks. I wonder if it works in a queue, like the queue hugs, queuing hugs. You will get +1 sale. Oh yeah, then it works. we are here, apart from watching our beautiful Rhea keeping some glasses, we are thinking how to structure some mechanic. I think I will completely remove the gravitational point, because it's just... well, it doesn't do a lot. It just makes the character stop in the middle of the room, instead of following you. But I don't think it changes that much. Let's see. Here, she should stop in the middle of the room and watch around, but she's just following us. Which is kinda awkward, since she stops here near the wall. Again, before she stopped in the middle of the room, which would make more sense. But again, it creates a weird loop, where if we are here, she goes close, she gets close but goes away. Gets close, goes away, gets close, goes away. We could do that she doesn't go there if she's still, but she goes there. Yeah, I think I got it. She goes to the center if she's moving, but if she's still, she doesn't. She only triggers when we are far away. Okay, so we put it in the movement condition. Never mind, we reactivated the gravitational point. Just for reference, let's show the gravitational point, how it works. She spawns here and she will stop in the middle, regardless of where I am. Is it? Only when she stops. Here. Again, it creates this issue though. Oh my god, Avatar's on streamer hugging. Isn't that adorable? I love hugging my fumos. Okay, maybe I should keep some things for myself. Or do I? Okay, you see the issue. Again though, I think we can solve it if she goes towards the center only when she moves. Because the final result should be this. She's in the center and she watches over us. Again, only when she's moving. So we just take this code, right? You know what? I should do a container. Life hack. RPG Maker hack. You can make a container of an event by making a if script true. I don't know how many people are using it. Maybe I'm just behind. But I often used it. Okay, here. Also, even better, I can give it a name. Oh yeah. So we can just now reduce it and move it where we want. There are still no fails in the stream avatar. Boom! Okay, because in the stream avatar there are characters that I made, and I didn't really make a fairy character yet. What with explosions? Is it stopped? Because like when you made the explosion, the stream stopped. Is it okay? No, okay. I don't know why the stream for me stopped, so I was worried the explosion did something for me. It's fine. No, please, I want to be able to keep the stream on, please. I was checking what else condition here is, because I forgot what is referring to. Ah, the distance. Okay, perfect. We have it. There is the RTP slime, but not RTP fairy. Okay, good point. I should add the RTP fairy then. Okay. That's right. Oh, do you have a fetish for slimes? Okay, listen. I like a bunch of monster girls, but slime girls, I don't know. They are kinda an awkward position because they can be interesting, but personally I find it a little inconvenient because like you can't hug, you can't hold hands, or you can, but you get slimy, and that's kinda awkward, so no, I would prefer other sorts of monster girls. Okay, let's keep things clear. So the idea is, if Rhea is far from the player, she will get closer. If she's not, she gets towards the... No, if she's close to the player instead, she will get to the gravitational point. But that's wrong. We want if Rhea is far from the player up a certain threshold. Let's see. So there is a threshold for moving Rhea towards the gravitational point. It should be written here. Oh, hello Leaf! Welcome to the stream. It's going pretty well. So well that I'm out of ideas on what to make on stream, because most of the stuff is just managing the stuff I already made there and there. Not for the final game, only for the demo. There's plenty of stuff to make for the full game I could do on stream, but I want to give priority to what I can do for the demo. Here. Let's see. Vicinity threshold for the gravitational spot. Only 7. Huh. So what do we want to do? So this is the scenario. And we want a scenario, wait. Let's bring Rhea out. Let's unleash Rhea. Okay, so the scenario is this. Rhea is moving towards the player. Or at least the player is far away from Rhea. What do I want it to happen? Or she goes towards the gravitational spot or goes towards the player. So I would say it depends how far the player is. Okay, yeah, that's the idea. If she moves and the gravitational spot is close, she will go there. Otherwise, she will go towards the player. Also, it helps if we give the vicinity threshold for the gravitational spot a lower value than this. Because here it's 9. If the player is 9 tiles away, she will start moving. Okay, so if the player is 9 tiles away, she will start moving, but... No, there's something doesn't make sense in my logic. I feel like we should note it down. Okay. You know what? I think an Excel would help better. Let's see. I think an Excel could help. Huh? I'm opening a file, but I deleted it. Okay. Here. We can use this one. A list of random completed games which I updated years ago. Here. Okay. So the idea is this. First. Okay, now it's literally an RPG Maker map. Well, literally, I wouldn't say literally, but... I'm not sure. Wait, I'm not sure. This is better. Okay. Here, for example, Rhea is here. And the player is here. This is a gravitational spot. So the Rhea would move towards here. She will move here. Okay, no, actually this is more complicated than I thought. What if I just remove them entirely or not? Hello, Wheeler Studios. What you're working? We are working on a character following you. Though we are having a logistic problem on how to manage her getting on the center of the room. Because the idea is, if there is a gravitational spot like the center of the room, she will stay here. This is a marked spot. If we go too far away, she will get closer. But the problem is, she returns back. Forth and back, and forth and back, and forth and back. We wanted to for her to go on the center if there is a gravitational spot there, but only if the player is not nine tiles away. So we should do, yeah, we should do a condition before. Let's see. Distance from player 9. Wait. Ugh. How do we manage it? I want it only. We might want a switch to. This is getting very complicated. They should add the behavior stock player in the next RPG make. There is already, right? There is the approach, which doesn't work as well. Luckily, by default, there is a better pathfinding, but it needs some fixing and parameters. Yeah, fun fact. There is this default code for pathfinding, which is much better, except it only works if the event is close. But you can increase the distance where it works manually from the code, which is weird, but it works and doesn't seem to lag the game. At least for one character. So the idea is, she will go towards the gravitational point only if the player is far away. I think that will solve it. The variable is 203. So where is it? I'm lost again. Here. Let's see if it works. Sounds simple enough. If the player is at least 7 tiles away, she will trigger gravitational points. Only if she's far away. Let's see. Someone wants to get a star. Is the star even there? Let's see it now. She only goes there if she is very far away from the player, which I think fixes at least this behavior. You can see her coming here. But then she will go in the center, right? No, only if she's far away. Huh. Then she will never go here. How does it work? How does it work? She doesn't seem to even care about the things in the middle because... Yeah, makes sense, because this condition will never apply. Because if the player is 9 tiles away, do something. Otherwise, if it's even closer, yeah, the reasoning doesn't hold. Huh. Maybe we should just increase the range. No, that... I don't know. We keep it increased, and at this point, I don't care. Let's just see. If I go very far away, she will probably go in the center. No. Okay, you know what? For the demo, I will keep it like this. I don't care enough. Well, it's not like I don't care enough. Like, more like, doesn't matter that much for something that is awkward. I can refine it later. Oh, we got the second flash. I see. You're banking on the bonus. Let's do... Well. I don't remember which one I showed last time. I will go with this one. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh, I need to open that folder again. Hello there. Okay. Here she is, Yanfei, on all her glory. Look at her, the lawyer from Genshin Impact. Is it me or is she smiling a little less now? Huh. Also, that's a... It's not my fault, but her clothes are slowly falling down, so I don't know what to do with her. I always try to put her clothes up, but they always fall down, so I don't know what's the deal with her, so I swear I'm trying my best. Hello, Yanfei. Wait, we can do the same thing now. Yeah! Oh yeah, now we are talking. Multiple Yanfeis, let's go! Oh yeah. I should have make it more like horizontal. Maybe it would work better. I don't know. Is this Waldorf hill? Hey, I already have streams of... Ah, you mean that hill? I shouldn't do an hill of my room. Because it's not something I should show on stream. To say it kindly. Very kindly even. But I can definitely show my plushies. I don't get a free one? Oh yeah, sure. I told you I had a bad memory, but I already forgot about the bonus. Let's see if I have something special for this, but I don't think so. Well, I have some plushies I didn't show, but they are not really famous. But just when I was a Nintendo fan, I got those. Let me see if I can find the folder again. No, I don't. Oh, come on. Here. I can even make it horizontal. Let's see. Can I? No! I know. It's hot, okay? I'm not. The wrong button. The wrong button. Face reveal. Ah, never mind. It's already done. I'm trying to rotate it horizontally, but. Oh well. We should keep it like this. Here, I wanted to show this, okay? It's Luigi. And there's even Link. Look at those. It's double now because not really waifus. That's what it is. Because I don't know. I was a big Nintendo fan a lot of time ago. I also started loving Zelda games more than Mario ones. Recently though, I kinda lost interest, but Link is still lovely. I one time cosplayed as him or something like this. Link waifu. Well, depends. In some games, like Breath of the Wild, you know, why not? Luigi, I don't know. We just have it here. With a big nose. Also, I love how you can move the sword. Yeah. I just wanted to show 2 extra guys from the collection. Not in the wife, but I have it here, so why not? And I should expand the collection, but again, I need to find more waifus. More well-known ones, which is not easy. Okay, what were we doing? I forgot again. Oh yeah, we completely removed the thing. I see. We can just make it false, and it will not happen. Okay, so we did all of this for nothing. That's great. But now we have a character that appears around. There is still a problem though, technically. For now we can leave it like this though, but... Here the character moves, we go away, we return, and she's still here. So this works. But there is a problem that if, let's see. Yeah, if we go here, we wait a little for her to come. We leave. We enter here and we leave. She will suddenly teleport in this other room. Which doesn't make sense. When you show the whole collection, you will have to refund me when I use the free redeem. Not if I loop I loop the characters around. If I repeat and repeat. They go on loop because they deserve to be shown more than once. More than once. Okay, for this it's not really a big deal, but I may want to give it a fix anyway. I will notice. You will notice and I will not refund. I feel like I already shown something more than once, huh? So that is to show that you did not notice. So I may want to save some sort of path, some sort of logic behind. Because, as I shown, if you go in your one room and she follows you, the game doesn't keep count from which room she is, but only which room you are in. She teleported from this other room while she was in this one. That means we should want to build a tree of rooms we are going towards. It's not a big problem because maps are not forming a loop except here, but this is covered in the game, at least in the demo. Later we might have other issues, but why things are difficult all this time? All the time. Look at the pathfinding. Look at this. She's walking around. I swear, this is default RPG Maker pathfinding. And that's awesome. Let's see it again. Look. Look! Look! Look at the pathfinding! She's doing it on her own. It feels like she's alive. So again, the issue is changing maps too fast, which the player will do. Look at the pathfinding! It works! So, okay. Okay, she's done. If I go too far away, she will return again. Yeah, okay, this is another issue because it's not the pathfinding that's wrong, but she's her that stops here because she's decently close to us. I don't think I will fix it now though, but definitely something for the future. Even the changing room, maybe. So maybe we should just take a look around and do some tests of minigames. Let's see, they are here. It works, nice. Fishing minigame. For now it works. It's super easy even. We got the shark. Boss time. Come on. I think we get a super strong fishing rod here. Are we winning against the shark? Are we getting the shark for the first time? No, we are not. We don't. It's definitely possible though. Oh, we're getting combos. Okay, we need to. The plan is to let the player level up the fishing rod at some point, but definitely not in the demo. So this thing in the demo is definitely impossible. Oh, come on. Well, I would say technically possible. Oh, come on. I'm out of health. Okay, we might want to nerf it a little. But the tuna is super easy to take even. Also, I want to do the trophy room for the fishes, but that will be probably in the final version of the game. So for now we are just fixing the fish minigame. And we should add more fishes, probably. Otherwise, it's kinda fishy. Huh? Yeah, the strength is crazy high. We definitely don't want it that high. Strength, health. 8 health. Okay, it works. We should add more fishes, maybe. I will have to draw an icon for those, but I think it's decently easy. I was wondering... Yeah, unfortunately in the demo I cannot add all the features I wanted. I think the demo is pretty long already how it is, compared to the full game even. Not really, because the final game will be kinda weird on the duration. So... At least on one side I'm happy because most of the game is kinda ready. That's why on stream I don't have a lot of things to fix now. On the other side though, there's so much stuff to polish and refine. And I still have to do the Steam page. Huh, that's the thing. Let's experiment a little on... I don't think we have a fish limitation, right? We should add the fish limitation. After you fish a certain amount of times, it takes longer to fish. In this waiting loop. We should count the amount of times you fish something. And increase the value here. At least that's what we do now, because I feel like we did a lot of things already and I don't know what else to do on stream. I came out without plans. Wait, I have a list though. I have a list. Let's see. On stream. Fishing minigame rework attraction. I did it. Title screen. I did it. I'm out of ideas. Great. Those were 2 ideas. All the rest is just polish, right? The animations, there's a lot of art to do, huh? There is a part I want to do with the screen of the battle, which I could keep out of the demo, but I don't think it requires too much effort. Let's try it. So, we need to experiment on a battle. We can do it here. So, I want the game screen to shrink. We need to bring out the code, which we have here, for the battle. Here. It all depends on those. Battle current screen scale and battle current origin chords. If we happen to mess up with those, you will see what will happen. Something magical, I suppose. Team Fairies, rocking, taking trouble, walking trouble, double trouble, big trouble, gonna follow you. Team Fairy, rocking, talking trouble, walking trouble, double, big trouble, gonna follow you. We're gonna capture Waldorf. Now I realize what pushed Zephyr at putting a fairy redeem on the channel. Definitely not free will. Definitely not free will. I see it. The fairy gang is still living strong. Okay, there's a bug at the start, but... okay, yeah. Not everything is zoomed out. The slime is zoomed out, but it's super small. Even the arrows are zoomed out, but not the character. Not even the bar. This one is zoomed out though. Weird that it didn't happen to everything. Now with the character it happened. Not the background though, only if they move. That's what's important then. That they move. let's see, when you start a battle, doesn't matter though that they start shrunk. I kinda want them to shrunk mid-battle. So let's see what happens if we do battle current scale middle of the battle. Like, let's say, here. When you block with a gate, we shrink it to 40. We should also move it in the center, but for now, let's see. I didn't save. Though, when we change it, we should have a way to update everything, right? I did this once and I don't remember where. Ah, wait, I have a scene just for that. Let's see. Here, battle minigame. I had it somewhere. Where is it though? Ah, here maybe? Battle current screen scale and update battle screen position. Perfect. That's what we want. Also, that's pretty relaxing music. So we want. Let's try at the gate block here. We should do it on the battle, early in the battle, so we can see it right away. Okay. The fairy lobby is powerful. For now, I see only one member, though. Wrong area. Let's see. Now it's normal size, but now it's wide. Yes, that's lovely. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's wide. Okay, we may want to be more more linear, and we also want to change the origin for it, so it will stay in the center. Oh, we have the variables here. We can make that's the center, huh? I don't know, like 400, 200, and something will change. So, normal, and now, oh, look at this, look at this, it's working. Okay, only the bar is in the wrong position, but look at this, it's perfect. It's like having a mini window. I wonder if I can have the effect of multiple windows, huh? That's a good idea for later. Look at this. Okay, that's the problem of the gate, like breaking out of the window at some point, but only the health bars are wrong, but it's fine. So, we also want another thing. We want a background when this happens. A background that doesn't move with the rest. So, I would say here. Main battle loop. Okay, before this then we can show a background picture on the lowest layer. I don't remember which to use. This one, okay. Okay, we have it, a background. And now it's like playing a game in a smaller window. Why did it also shrink that picture? Why? Because the background is on the layer 1, that's wrong. Should be on layer not 1. It's okay. Layer 2, I think it's fine. We need to change the parameters though. To Health bar is fine. The health bar also should be updated. For now, let's see. Here, perfect. Oh, okay, accept the health bars. I don't know what to do with those though. But it's working. I should have something around. Also, wait. When it shakes, you can see the borders. I just need to make a bigger background though. Or you know what? I should shake the game window instead. I think it's even better. Because shaking everything, I should just shake the thing in the middle. I wonder if I can do it. I think I can, but it doesn't sound easy. Because I wonder if I can just... where is it? If I can just call this in a loop, like moving it left and right in a timer. For now, I will not do it, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. The thing I want now is yeah, the health bars. Well, when I do update battle screen position, I should just even include those. Let's see. Here. Okay, there is a problem. The value is stored here. Well, I can just use the value stored in the health bars, right? Let's see. No, okay. So they are stored here. All the healthy bars information. I don't know which. Okay, coordinate, max value, current value, scale. Perfect. So we should do the same other than the pictures, even with the others. Let's see. For every picture, and now the health bars. Okay, so we do another loop for each of the value of the healthy bars information. We loop using J, why not? And for each health bar withdrawn, let's keep the game. No, I will not keep the game open. For each health bar we have, again they are stored here as coordinates, max value, current value, scale. We only need coordinates and scale. So coordinates, how are they? I suppose, yeah, there are chords. Why there are two of those? I don't remember. Yeah, because there are two type of screen. Okay. Not a problem. It's doing it on itself. So, the thing I want to do is, when I have health bars, for each of those, they will redraw the picture. Let's see. We just use this. I'm going to draw even the background for both of them. Okay. It's not that complicated, I hope. So, let's see. We draw the two pictures. So, picture we just need to move them, actually. No, moving is better. You know what? I can just use a plugin I made. I really needed it because it's called Easy Picture. You just give the info of the picture and it moves it on its own. First though, I need the ID of the picture at least. The ID of the picture is equal to the bar ID, so it's simple. It's the same. Bar ID times 2. So we just loop with J. I see. I hope it works, because we are getting very abstract, but it's a good way to make it work in every occasion. For example, if I want to change later the position of the bars. So how does this code / plugin ID? It's simple. I put the ID of the picture I want to move or I want to make change, and I input any parameter I want to change, omitting whatever I want. I don't have to tell every time, oh, the coordinate, the scale, the opacity, the easing. No thanks. I just want to change coordinates and scale. So, for example, what's scale plus? Why is it scale plus 2? Ah, okay, no, it's for the borders. Okay. So, what I did here is okay. Oh, it's getting an extra layer of complexity, but it's simple because here they just redraw them, and by default when you redraw pictures, they keep in mind the limitation or the changes on the screen, but only pictures that are drawn with this. I can just call this event from here, right? I think we are getting in extra layers of complexity here. No, I think I will just keep the math inside. It's hurting my brain a little. Just a little. Here. They multiply the scale by the battle current scale divided by 100. So we can just do that. My brain is hurting, I gotta admit. I need to keep the health bars though inside, because it's like changing the dimension of the screen. Maybe it's not easy pictures. Maybe it's not easy pictures at the end. Okay. We still need the values here. Okay. So again, we have the picture of the health bar, the background. We have the coordinate x, y, the scale, which needs to scale based on what we had before. Same with the other bar and same with y. So we are scaling everything. Also, we need also to move it on the coordinates, other than scaling. Again, this is calculated here after a calculation, right? And oh boy, if it's a complex calculation. So, it calculates the distance from the center. Also, if a switch is active, something else happens. So what the hell is that switch? It's a variable. I need a switch. Okay, as I suspected. Okay. That doesn't matter. Okay, we just need this code though. Let's see. For each picture, we calculate the position based on the new coordinates of the screen, because it's like moving the entire game screen, but just more complicated, because I love complex stuff, right? So again, XY though are not defined. I need the XY of the picture. And those are stored here. Get health bar coordinates. Ah no, wait. Yeah, that's this. I get health bar coordinates by the default values. Because one health bar is above and one health bar is below. We don't need to place other health bars. So all the values are here. Again though, I need to put... Okay, 0 is for the bar... bar on the top. And 1 is for the bar on the bottom. So this one only loops twice. So I suppose I can just put the J as a parameter. And we can use this one, okay. So now each parameter of placement XY will get multiplicated by how much the screen did move. And so it hopefully should line up with everything. Hopefully. I say hopefully. That means the coordinates will be here as the one we calculated now. The scale is already set. And I'm ready for everything to explode. Because nothing will work. But if it will work, oh boy, we did something. Please, finger crossed. I knew it. Scale not defined. Yeah, I messed up something here. Because we need the scale of the picture of the health bar, which is stored here as the parameter number 3. And this should do it. Please work. At least the error was clear to fix. I hope there's nothing weird that happens where I don't know how to fix it. Okay. For now, it's fine. So, again, I love coding in a plugin because they tell me what the error is. For under 7. That's a long one. Here. Maybe there is no health bar here? Or there is no value? It's undefined. Can I check the health bar information? Because the first is empty, huh? You sneaky Waldorf. Then we start from 1. That was it. This one should decrease though. Okay. Does it? This value is to get the coordinates for the default and starts with 0. Okay. We should get directly the coordinates of the bar we already drawn, but if it works, don't touch it, right? Come on. Oh, it's working. My health bar is not working perfectly though. Okay, when the health bar moves, it messes up. That's something I forgot. We should want to integrate then the other thing in the health bars. You see, it's like they're having a life on their own. But you see, we have everything there. Isn't that lovely? So I suppose for that we need to change the code of the health bar. It's simple though, because here we have a move picture and we can just add the parameters of our own, which we already calculated here. So also this one though is kind of messed up because the bar needs to move left to match up on. No, I think it's fine. Let's see. For screen shrink, just to note it. Let's see. We can even edit those. I feel like we can. What happens if I copy a constant array and I change it? I hope JavaScript will not get upset at me. Let's see if I change the name. I change the name, nothing explode, and now the bar coordinate will change based on this. Now we need to address the sides, which gets multiplied by the battle current screen size scale, which we can even do here. We have bar info 3 times final fill. Final Fantasy, huh? We can even change this one as well. Let's see. Final fill. We multiplicate it by the parameter. Let's see if it works. Spoiler, it never works first time. When it does though, it's a magical surprise. Please work, please work, please work. Oh, please. Almost. They are just moving on their own and they are stopping in the middle here. They are dancing. Yeah, definitely not what I want. Huh. Yeah, because they update their value. The problem is this, right? I save all the values later. So I should just save the parameters before and then do the changes. Easy, right? So if I save where the bars... No, wait. No, I think it's still fine. Let's hope for the best. You never know when you will get blessed by the programming magic. Yeah, not today, I feel like. Their position gets compromised. I don't know. I have a slight idea though. We can do this. First I will comment this thing to have some sort of backup. And then we just here insert it brutal inside. In this way we won't change any array, because JavaScript is very sensitive about arrays for some reason. So if we just say an array is equal to another array, they are the same now. Okay, this one goes here. It's the y parameter. Now this is the scale. We can do it similar. Like this, right? Bar info 3 times fine. Oh wait, I think I have missed a parameter anyway. Still, we just brutally add it here. Okay, and again, it will save everything before, so it's fine. I hope my brutal injection of code did not kill any sort of beat inside the game, and hopefully made it work. Come on! No! I feel like we are close though. You see though that the bar is shrinking correctly, but just the first time it moves weirdly. Maybe because I shouldn't do this? What if I remove this thing? A part of programming I like is experimenting. It's a little annoying with bugs, but at least that makes bugs not unbearable. Though in stream is another story. Okay. It's honestly not that bad because you see that the bars are in their actually right position. They're kinda moving weird. Maybe I missed some priority on those. But the reason is right. I should just do this. Change bar value. And I say, change nothing. Here. 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0. Ah, wait. The bars are 1 and 2. And duration 0, perfect. Okay. Again though, there is probably a priority I need to change here. Let's see. Ah yeah, because where is it? There is a shifting to the left. Here, how much to move left? Which is kinda messed up by the calculations here. Let's see, before it just subtracted to it. So I can just move it here instead. Okay, now the order of operations should be right. And finger crossed, I suppose. Wait one frame just to say 0 is not too much. I just want the bars to be somewhere else. Making plugins compatible with each other, even if I've done both of them, is not easy. Please, please. Well, it kind of works. Let me see again. Yeah, kind of works. Still the black bars behind, no, they don't. Maybe I just... I can actually even draw the other one right away. Draw picture, we can draw the one behind. Huh. Why here does it only draw 2 pictures? Because again, each bar is 2 pictures, the front and the back. I should add more comments maybe? We only draw 1 picture here, huh? Definitely sus. Oh. I don't know here. One thing is for sure. But the more I touch a code for a plugin, the more it's usable only for the game. It's hard coded only for the game now. Oh well, too bad. I suppose I should just draw the picture again. Though again, I don't see where they draw the picture for the... Ah, there's... Okay, because this is the wrong code, never mind. Here. Draw a healthy bar. And it's simple, really, because we can have the... We already have the parameters here. I will just make a copy of this though and redraw even the background. Okay. So the background is the same but -1, and the rest should be the same. Except the scale is +2. And doesn't multiply by fill. Not fill the name, well, never mind. Okay, like this. Let's see if the black bar works as well. Please. Oh! Yeah? The bar is centering wrong. Yeah, it's definitely moving. Why is it moving? The black bar shouldn't move. I suppose the black bar is... Ah, yeah, because the black bar is moving in a similar way. Right. Yeah, because shouldn't move the background. I think it's kinda self-explanatory in the name. Coordinate, scale, plus origin coordinates. Perfect. It works. And if it works, then we should be done. Please. It seems to work to me. Look at this, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect, it works. We can play the game any sides now. And when I mean any sides, I mean it. Let's go, let's see. 8%. 8% of the full size. Okay, the bars are kinda messed up though, unfortunately. But it works! You can see the game here. Full gameplay. Again though, why is the health bar weird? That's lovely gameplay. What's with the health bar? Maybe they are centered on the origin? No. Yeah, they are centered in the origin. What's the big deal then? Oh well. Now we'll look further into this another time, I feel like. Now I should experiment with something. No, for now I will keep it like this. We might want to fix a little the health bars, but honestly, if it works, well, it works, but we might want to fix an extra thing. It's like the coordinates are not completely right. Almost right, but not completely. Maybe they are not getting all the right coordinates? No, it's not... Yeah, it's a coordinate thing, right? Let's see, what happens if I go to the extreme? 2% of the original size. 8 was already unreadable, so let's go with 2. You don't see anything. Where's the health bar? I'm sorry. I don't see the health bar. Huh. Well, it's not like I see the game anyway, but is it a B? Which letter is this? A D. Yeah! I'm winning! Okay, this is lovely. This is lovely. The health bars are not appearing though. I wonder if because they are too thin. I suppose that's that. Yeah, the health bars The more small it is, the further away they are. At least they are in sync, but... Huh. Why are they far away? I wonder what happens if I change coordinates. Ah, maybe I get it. I think I get it. Oh. Now they are on the right. Probably because they are calculated to be a little far from the center, since there are shenanigans of changing sides and shifting. Let's see. Where is it? Here, how much to move? No, wait, that's another one. Because we need another parameter, which is distance from center, this one. Which we need to multiply. Wait. No, never mind. Not this one, but I feel like there is something to calculate. No, it's just change the scale and shift, right? Huh. Why it has to be so complicated? Well, I actually enjoy it being this complicated, not this much maybe, but on stream is another story. I prefer to do something that works on stream and not bug fixing usually. But I feel like I'm showcasing the suffering of developing a game pretty clearly, so at least I'm delivering on that. That wasn't though one of the main goals, so never mind. So the formula is this. Get the placement. So based on the real coordinate, we should have an example again. Hello, for example, we have a health bar here. Let's say right in the corner to make a... Or here, to make a extreme example. And now you shrink the screen and you move it here. What do you do with the health bar? Let's see, you should... Let's make it right on the left just to have asymmetry. So, you should first shrink it. Okay. And then move it based on the coordinates of the corner, right? So down by this much and right by this much, but that's wrong. Because right by this much doesn't take consideration the distance from the center, right? Why does it work with the other pictures though? Huh. Maybe the formula is different. So chords minus how to move left. Ah, wait. We need to multiply the value times the screen scale plus the origin. So the coordinate times the screen scale plus the origin. That's it. Also, it only doesn't work with X, not Y. Probably because how much to move left messes up. I think that's it. Is it? No, because we see that it works. Huh. Also because it also happens by the background, with the background of the picture, so we should just consider that. Again, base coordinate times the scale, and at the end plus the coordinates, the right coordinates. Huh. We don't change them again, right? No. It's beyond me at this point. I should have numbers to test, but it's boring, right? Huh. We change the value by 0. I mean, this parameter we use? No, I don't think it messes up anything. Huh. Oh, I'm not getting it. Mario music! I showed Luigi before. No. No. I'm not finding anything. It's like those values are... So let's see. Here I multiply every value. Let's see. I multiply the x times the scale. So if it's here, I make it small like this. Then I multiply, I scale the distance, so if it's half it will move it left. And I think this the coordinates of the origin. So the scaling down, like, moves this much. I still feel like this is wrong. I don't get how though. Maybe because distance from the center. We need to consider distance from the center from something. Because I don't get this formula why it only counts when there is a different screen resolution. Why doesn't it work in the other situation? Maybe it just makes it... No, I think this just clams things together. I think it's not a problem. I think I might even want to stop here. I just want to solve it. I don't think it's a big deal anyway, but it's annoying. It's fine, it's fine. Then, before stopping, we can do something like this. Like... let's see it in action. Long battle! Don't worry, the battle will not be long. The battle in question. This is lovely. This is just lovely. You know what? We can make it longer. Oh, you know what? We can make it taller if that's a matter. Much taller. Mr. Worldwide. Don't even ask me why I'm trying to experiment with this stuff. You wouldn't like the answer. Okay, the coordinates need to be improved though. Like 800, 0. Okay, now it should work. You know what it needs? A rotation. Here. Oh yeah, it works. Oh, come on. Interesting. The head bar doesn't scale. So maybe it's a problem of scale, because the head bar should be way chunkier with this. Yeah, because, of course, it has one single parameter for scale. Yeah, I can't really see a lot of things that are happening here. I think I'm winning though. This battle is pretty interesting. I'm not seeing a lot, but it works. He's almost dead, I swear. I should remove the background after the battle, right? That's the thing I forgot. We won! And the image disappeared, nice. The end gate though was a different resolution than intended, so maybe we might want to fix that. But yeah, we got a wide thing. Seems like it's a troll mini game to disrupt the user while they are inputting commands. Well, yeah, something like that. The game is kinda infamous, so it does that and much more stuff. But infamous because this is like the improved version. I was planning like to suggest the game to people like you or Nova, but I thought, well, now that I'm making the more eviler version, why not wait a little? especially Nova, because I want to see what he says regarding one thing he noticed in one of my other games. Because like he said something like, oh, this thing, okay, you should be careful when you say this stuff because people might not like it. But the truth is, it's not doing that thing, it's doing another thing. And the game will tell him straightforwardly, hey, I'm doing the other thing. And it's hard to explain. This game is weird. As you saw, maybe. As you saw. All the minigame is just to replace an old feature of the first version of the game, which was just a button to hire the hammer and press a letter to build a gate. That's it. Here instead it's included in a battle system, which is vital to make the final section more epic. Because it was kinda weird the first time. It's still epic, but we can do it more epic. Okay, and that's everything. I honestly don't know what else I would do in development on stream. So, for the next time, I will see what I can do. Dialogue maybe, but I don't like dialogue. We can draw. We have still a lot of stuff to draw. I will see. For now though, we will stop here. And we are raiding, let's see. Hey! Someone is playing the horse waifu game. Perfect, we are raiding Meowie. That's perfect. That's perfect. We got the perfect candidate for the raid. Let's go. Okay, that's everything for today. Tomorrow we probably will play RPG Maker games. I'm not saying for sure because there might not be stream, as always. I update things on the Discord server, but even with pinning my message here on chat, if you come on Twitch directly. Anyway, Saturday and Sunday we will be playing other games. Saturday we are gonna play Octopath Traveler Mobile, and Sunday we continue Katawa Shoujo. That's everything for today, and we'll see ya whenever happens!